are pretty young this year. So seeing how our young guys are going to respond to this level of competition and what we're about to get into. So I think we're most excited about seeing how our young guys have developed and they're seeing their potential this year. I would say energy. Really enthusiastic group of guys, young. It's an all PA class. First time we've ever recruited that many kids out of the state of Pennsylvania, so it's nice to keep those guys local. They all come from some pretty good programs or clubs, so yeah, we're pretty optimistic and excited, and they bring a lot of energy to the room, and I think they're going to bring that over to the mat. We'd really like to see our senior Emmett LeCastri have a good season. He's been putting in solid 3 years. Last year he was looking really good leading up to conference and got injured a few weeks out and had to kind of wrestle through conference with injury. Didn't have the best end of his season. So I think if he puts everything together, he's moving up a weight class to 165. Hopefully keep him a little more healthy. But I like to see him finish with a good senior year. There's a couple other guys, Brett Cope and Will Gill, but I think Emmett would have a breakout year if he can stay healthy and everything that he did last year, and moving up a weight class, maybe keeping him a little bit fresher, he could have a really good season. I'd probably have to pick out a couple. I think our first one, our opener against the Binghamton Open, is kind of where everyone gets a shot at kind of seeing what they've been doing all summer long in preseason. Kind of gives us a kind of a benchmark of where we got to go. I think outside of that, I think the F&M Dave Lavin Open is a big one. We haven't had a F&M wrestler win our own tournament, with one exception. Rick Durso came out of retirement last year, but he wasn't a current student, so we're looking for a current F&M guy to win our tournament. That would be a really big thing to do. We have a new strength coach, so I think he's bringing a new dynamic to the program, but I think overall we've kind of just changed some of our training tactics, and we like to see how that's going to impact the program as a whole. So we made small changes, nothing really big, but I think making small adjustments, I think in tinkering with our training schedule, with our lifting schedule, with our how we're making the lineup and the progress that we're making towards evaluating guys more in performance versus in wrestle-offs. I'm excited to see how that changes some of the dynamic of the team, but it's a very young team. We're very young in general, so that youth brings a lot of energy and a lot of optimism, but also brings a lot of questions too. So it's going to be a learning process this season for sure, but I think it's going to be a fun year.